And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Star Wars 6-in-1 games. What a deal! I mean, seriously. You could buy one game, but if you buy this box, you get 6 games. Now, in all seriousness, whenever I see something that says 6-in-1 or 10-in-1 and 25-in-1, that means it's going to do 6 things, just not very well. Is that correct here? Let's take a look. Game 1 is Star Wars Dominoes. In this one, you're going to put a domino in the middle of the table, and each player then is going to have 5 dominoes in their hand. When it's your turn, you can place a domino at the end of the line. You can even curve it. Do you know what that does? Nothing. These double dominoes, do you know what they do? Well, they're just a domino of both sides. If you can't play a domino on your turn because you can't match either of the 2 things at the end of the line, then you will draw a domino from the pile. If you can play it right away, hooray, and if you can't, oh well. The first person to get rid of all their dominoes is the winner. Dice Tower Judgment, garbage. In Star Wars Bingo, each person gets a bingo card that has various pictures from the new movie. They're the same pictures that were on the dominoes, in case you missed that. Well, some of them are. So each turn, you will draw one of these cards. You'll find that guy on yours, and you'll put a marker on there. And as soon as you get 5 markers in a row, you shout bingo and you win. This marker in the middle counts for everybody. That's the bingo game. Dice Tower Judgment, cash grab. In this quote-unquote game, there's going to be a pile of tokens here in the middle. This one's called Galactic Spin. And on your turn, you spin this. It says take 2. I get 2 tokens. Let's play again. It says lose 1. I lose a token. Lose 2. I only have 1. Oh well. And you keep doing that until someone gets a certain number of tokens. I don't even remember how many it is because it's dumb. Oh, it's 15. Alright, anyway, Dice Tower Judgment, putrid. Huzzah! Now we're talking about targeting dice, where you're apparently going to try to shoot a bunch of stormtroopers and a Jedi Knight. Or an evil Jedi or whatever. I would actually run in this situation. But what you're going to do here is you're going to roll dice. So let's say I roll. I get a 2. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So I could put the markers on any numbers that add up to 2. And that would be actually 2. Let's try to roll something better. 9. That means I can put a marker on a 9, or I can put a marker on a 6, and on the 3. Okay, so I have different options. I can put one on the 7 and the 2. Anyway, you're going to keep going. If you cover up all 12 of your targets first, you win. If you can't cover a target, you get rid of one of your tokens. You start with 12 of them. When someone runs out of tokens, the game wins. You will add up all the numbers that you don't have covered, and whoever has the fewest number showing, the fewest sum showing, is the winner of the game. Dice Tower Judgment, do you like rolling dice? Get another game! In battle matching, which many people know as memory match, they give you 32 tiles because they think it's hilarious to see OCD people try to rearrange that in a rectangle. But what you'll do on your turn is you turn over 2 tiles. Do they match? Well, too bad. Turn them face down. Okay? That's too bad. And so we're going to keep going until we get a match here. Not doing so hot here. It's a Millennium Falcon. I'm not even really... Oh, there's BB-88. I've seen that one before. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, I got a match. All right, great. When you get a match, you get to keep the ones you've taken. However, and then you get to go again. Or you can decide to challenge another player. So you'll take one of your sets of tiles against one of their sets of tiles. But they have to be the opposite side. Why? Because they are trying desperately to get some sort of semblance of Star Wars into this game. So let's say they're 11, and I challenge them with my 6s. That's kind of foolish, but we'll both flip these coins, and then if it turns on your side, let's say I'm resistance, I'll add 3, and if it turns on the other person's side, you lose 3. So let's say he loses 3, he gets 8, and I get 3, and I get 9. That's amazing. I've won the battle, and I steal his things. And so they've added this really weird flip coin thing to memory match, which makes the game that much better. That's a lie. Dice Tower Judgment, burn this one. And game number 6 is a Starship Race. And in this game, you're going to flip up this piece here on either the Millennium Falcon or a Star Destroyer or a TIE Fighter. And then you're going to put down some tokens on the table as obstacles. And then you're just simply going to blow across the table. The first one to blow their thing all the way across the table without hitting obstacles is the winner. I guess this one's okay, considering the fact that I could do it with a piece of paper. It's possible I've already given my opinion of this. I mean, really? Really? This is like a box of people who weren't even trying. They're like, oh, we gotta make some games. How about if you spin and you get points? Oh, let's do a memory match. I mean, I'm literally ashamed of the people who designed this game, whose names are not on this game because they are probably hanging their heads in shame somewhere whenever they see this on the shelf and their kids say, Mommy and Daddy, who designed that game? And they're like, oh, I don't know, some Nazi. Because really, I can only imagine that someone who hates humanity would put something like this together. It's garbage in a box. This is a pure cash grab, like, ooh, look at the artwork of the new movie. Come on. I don't mind seeing the artwork of the new movie, but let's put it on some kind of decent game. And don't put 6 garbage games in a box and tell me that they're good. 6 garbage, if I give you 6 pieces of garbage, does that suddenly become a delicious sandwich? It does not. It's garbage. It's garbage. Just like this game. Blah! Dice Tower Judgment. Garbage, 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 garbage. It's okay, but really stupid.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!